possessions where the ball touches the paint, where the ball does not touch the paint, massively more efficiently. So it was over I think 750,000 possessions, and it was ball and paint equals much better tonight. 1 point, I believe it was 1.21 points in the points per possession when we got the ball in the paint, and then 0.59 when we didn't get the ball in the paint. So even if we don't shoot the ball well, it's still the formula is hunt the paint, and then if they constrict, kick it out and shoot it, or make a quick decision, or then go and finish it. So too many non-paint possessions, and that leads to inefficient offense outside of just the three-point shooting. So 5 for 29, very difficult to win that way. But the first three quarters, we, 25, 26, and 21, we hold them. Our defense does the work for us, and then a 35-point fourth quarter paired with not enough offense, it's going to result in a loss, unfortunately.
You mentioned kind of the boards and the importance in the paint, but you guys were equal as far as the boards go, 48 for each team. What ways maybe could you improve on the second chance points there?
Second chance points always. I mean, it's just it's the day of the analytics where, and it's not too complicated, but the more chances you get to shoot the ball, then the more likely, or the more opportunities you have to score, then the more likely you're going to be able to put up points. But offensive rebounding, allowing them to get 12 offensive rebounds is tough. We knew Huntley was offensive rebounder. He ends up with 3. We knew Samuel was offensive rebounder. He ends up with 2. So just very disappointed overall in our competitiveness factor tonight. And it's on the staff to put lineups out there that will be competitive. It's on me to get the team going in the right direction when things are going well. And when it went well, it was good, but we got too comfortable. We weren't physical enough on the boards. We didn't finish possessions when we force a tough shot, and then late in the shot clock, those are demoralizing. Like, it's the energy of the game. You force a tough shot, do great defense for 20 seconds, offensive rebound, boom, 3. Those are backbreakers. So unfortunately, we allowed too many of those, and just not quite enough tonight.
Last from me, 5 away from Banton's career high of 40. What did you like about what he was doing tonight? And then what went into maybe sitting him maybe in that fourth quarter when you went with the second unit of the starters?
Yeah, he was. He had the paint mentality we want to have. He lived in the paint, 13 for 18 from the field, and then comes up with 8 free throw points. So get into the paint, crucial with him, and that's what he does. He's a downhill. He's actually number 1 in the G League in drives. So that's what he does. He gets in the paint. Damian Baugh was number 2 in the G League in drives. Unfortunately, we didn't do a good enough job of keeping him out of the paint. Allowed 13 assists for him, and he's kicking out to shooters. We told the team that, and we knew that they would do that. So they shot 43 threes, and the subs. It's just we plan the rotations, but then down the stretch, you definitely just try to save guys and not be their own worst enemy, where you exhaust them to the point where they can't finish the game. So just speaking with the staff, making certain calls on rotations. You might look back and watch the film and say, we wish we would have had this guy in there and that there, but you live with that at the end of the day, the same way the players, they live with their decision on the floor. You live with it, and then you have to learn from it if it doesn't work out in your favor.
All right, huge fan, and I'd like to ask, what adjustments do you think you need to make to better execute in the fourth quarter?
Gosh, great question. Excellent question. So defensively, generally speaking, it's having an awareness for how a team is going to try to win a game. So tonight, high volume 3-point shooting team, when they do drive, if there's anyone at the rim, they're kicking it out. So we have to have, we call them lasers, which are the hot shooters, have to have a laser awareness. Again, 35 points allowed in the fourth quarter, just unacceptable. And then offensively, it's continuing to emphasize paint mentality and not just think, they made a 3, so let's come down and fire a quick 3. That's not going to get us back in the game, nor is that sustainable. So again, even if they outpace us, even if we have a game, we've had games where we hit 20-plus threes. Tonight wasn't our night. We are still able to win that game if we hunt the paint, we get to the free throw line, we get extra possessions through offensive rebounds, and that needs to be our mentality. Unfortunately, we allowed them to go on a run by hitting a couple threes. Like I said, a couple back-breaking threes, which are momentum swinging plays, and then we did not have the offensive composure. So an adjustment would be just being more disciplined offensively to get organized rather than just think we can get back with a quick 3.
How you doing, Coach? John White, Legend season ticket holder. I hear you about those back-breaking threes. That's one's a crusher. My question has to do with, we're about 2 games back out of the playoffs. What do you think our chances are of making the playoffs this season?
Oh, I mean, highly optimistic. The thing with the G League is, I don't know the exact stats, but I think we've had like almost 8 straight games where the roster's been different every time. So what you've done before is not necessarily representative of what's coming, and I remain optimistic. I believe in our group. We just had a 3-game winning streak, and it's anyone's game because even Valley Suns, we're preparing their last game. They have Jamari Bouye, Kaman Malawak, and Rashir, I forget his last name. So they have and Ja'Cory McLaughlin. So it's like literally a different team that you prepared for. So as far as the record goes, it's anyone's game any night. So your competitiveness factor, your engine needs to be revved up every night, and that's what I'm trying to get out of these guys. And I need to go back to the drawing board and figure out how we can have that mindset and be the tougher team every night. And I think if you do that over the course of this regular season, I think it'll work out in your favor. But we just got to go back to the drawing board and figure out how we can pull that out of these guys, regardless of which guys our group has that on a given night. So that's my mindset as far as the long-term rest of the season.
One last question. Yeah, Jared Haggard, Legends season ticket holder also. Banton's been absolutely killing it. Are the Mavs showing interest in calling him up? What are they waiting on?
I will avoid answering that directly.
Stay between us. Just
Yeah,
between us.
I will comment more so on what we're liking out of him. He's doing a heck of a job. Paint mentality first, like I said, first in drives in the G League. So we want him to get downhill, and then his development as a player. We know he can finish at the rim. Now it's which passes are you making? Are you finding shooters? Are you not only being able to score for yourself, but now are you setting up other guys? So as long as he's with us, I hope he gets a call up. He deserves it in my eyes, regardless of which team. He's played in the NBA 200+ games, but we're going to focus on his development while he's here because I'm not in the front office, so I can't control those decisions. So with him, it's can we get him to find that perfect blend of scoring and playmaking? But then the last piece of the formula for him is defensive intensity. So can you stay focused on the ball when you're guarding pick and rolls, when you're guarding isolations? Can you stay focused off the ball when you're guarding a three-point shooter, or as we call it in the shell, when we need you as the low man? When Jamarian Sharp is away from the rim, can you protect the rim? Can you go vertical? So I'm gonna maintain a process-focused mindset with him. Let's keep getting him better because again, I'm not in a front office position where I can sign guys to contracts. So he deserves it. He 100% deserves to be called up to the NBA, but it's just a matter of that opportunity coming, and we're going to keep working with him. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Max Hooper, we got to get that on the jersey.
I love it. Appreciate you guys.
We need the mic too? Or nah, they can. All right.
All right, we have Mark Armstrong, 20 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds.
Hello, how you doing?
A good huge stretch of games for you, 20 points tonight and contributions from the game on Monday off the bench as well. What have been working for you in the last few games?
Just coming in and just being aggressive. The coaches is believing in me. So just coming in, just trying to bring any spark I can off the bench, whether it's scoring, defense, or whatever the team needs.
All right, I got a fun one for you. Is it you or another player
Would it be me or another team? Or
Another player.
definitely not me. I'm putting the heat on. You know,
Okay.
I'm putting the heat on. But I would say I got Matt Cross. Good for that. Matt
Okay.
Cross. Yeah, I got Matt Cross.
No question here, just big fan, Legends season ticket holder.
Mhm.
You got sneaky hops, man. You got a great game. I love watching you play.
All right, Dan. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Follow-up question there. Speaking of sneaky hops, you know, talk to us about your dunking ability and what you would forecast if you were in a contest of sorts.
In a contest, I say that's like, you know what I'm saying, like that's like a surprise. Like I was probably figure something out, but with the sneaky hops, like I got it from my dad. You know, it's genetics, and really started working on my body very young. So like, and I would say shout out to my trainer, Al Smith. You know, see he's been great. We've been working every summer, so just enhancing my athleticism every year has been great.
A few more from you, Mark.
Hmm.
Looking at your box score, you fill up the stat sheet pretty well. What about your game? Do you take more pride in offense or defense?
I definitely say defense, but definitely I like offense. Everybody likes offense, but you got to take pride on defense too because that's what's going to keep you in the game, especially at this level because everyone can score.
What were you seeing from Banton tonight? He's 5 away from a career high of 40 points right now.
Just him playing his game. You know, we all know he's talented. So just him playing his game, just getting to his spots, and he got going early.
Was there any difficulty for you guys with the couple days off, last game MLK Day, and then now it's Friday?
No difficulty for real. We had a couple good practices stacking up to this game now, and I feel like we came out pretty good. We just got to figure out what's next for us.
Yeah, I got one. Jared Haggard, season ticket holder for
Mhm.
Legends. How long have you been playing after college, and what keeps you motivated?
I've been playing. Well, I left my sophomore year of college, so this is my second year out. So just keeping me motivated. I'll say just taking care of my family down the line, and just having the love for the game since I was young. That's what's keeping me going. Gotcha. Thank you, guys.
Everyone get home safe.
Keep it up. We'll see you next game.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. You can all say too, Malcolm.
Chad, you didn't fall asleep